Yep. So, just in the middle of training camp, everything's going well. Um, my body's reacting well. I can definitely tell that I've been putting in the work because, my cardio, my strength, my timing, everything is better. Uh, yeah, I just wanted to speak a little bit. I don't even really want to talk too much, but yeah, just escapes. You know, that's what this is really about right now. Is just escaping every single position. You know, and not letting them hold you in any position. You know, you don't want them to have anything, nothing, not a wrist, not a head, not like a snap down control, not an underhook, not a wizard. You don't want them to have anything, you know, and so you can go up, down, round, around. Okay, you can go up. You can. There's a variety of ways you can go, and a lot of times when you meet some kind of resistance, if you go the other way, it's way easier. You know what I mean? So and now are we talking about strength? You know what I mean? MMA, it took me a second to like figure out, you know, how to get prepared and how to like feel at my best. MMA is its own animal. It is completely different than any other sport in that you're fighting. You're forced to fight. And yes, there is sport involved in competition and there's technique involved and there's multiple sports, wrestling, boxing, kickboxing, jujitsu, and we'll just distill it down to there. People do karate, okay? They do taekwondo, okay? But let's just distill it, okay? To kickboxing, we'll just throw boxing into kickboxing, even though, right, boxing is its own thing and it needs to be respected as such. Okay, this is where MMA is right now. Like what I'm trying to explain is, I had somebody like one of my Uber drivers was like, yeah, now you got kids coming up in MMA schools, they can do everything. Okay, yeah, they can do everything, but what can they do really well? You still have to have like something that's a strength, you know, and you definitely have to notice your weaknesses. But it's totally different. I was like, man, do I need to lift more? Am I not strong enough? And recently the realization has just been, okay, well, you know, if when I lose, why am I losing? Is it because of strength or is it more because of like cardio? You know what I mean? Like, okay, well, it's more cardio because it's not strength. It wasn't muscle and like me trying to raw like and just like muscle my way out of a position. Um, it's not that I didn't know what to do, that I needed to hurry up and sit out and hip heist and turn around. It's that I didn't quite have the energy, So we work on the energy factor. We take more rounds and we do the bike after practice and then we run sprints and and then now when I'm doing strength and conditioning, it's going to be a lot more about conditioning. I'm going to do a lot more burpees and while I'm shadow boxing, let me throw some down blocks in there and let me throw some shots in there and when I'm tired, let me wrestle when I'm tired, And so now you're fixing the problem. The problem is, gas because again, like if I'm getting tired, you are tired. That's facts. That's facts. If I'm going with, if right now, if I go with anybody in the world, if I start getting tired, you're tired. Okay? You're not 100%. So if you're tired and I'm tired, then what's the difference? A mentality. who's gonna bulldoze the other guy, And again, if the bulldozing ain't working, maybe you just pull and sit them down on their butt, and you pull, instead of pushing, you switch it up, and all of this is skill. Everybody knows how to throw a jab, at least they should. Who's gonna throw it at the right time, at the right angle, you know, with their feet in the right place, and who's gonna be more correct, and then it's just like, you're gonna have to fight when it sucks. That's what my buddy Dave was saying. He's like, you're gonna start embracing that suck, and when it gets bad, you start embracing that, and then you're looking at this other guy like, I know you hurting bad, and now I'm not giving you any space. I'm not letting you up at all. Like when you try to get up, I'm fucking holding your fucking head down, and like as soon as you even get up now, like I've already rode you like a bull, and you use all your might, and you're literally running off adrenaline trying to stand up, and now you get up, and I'm guiding your head into fists and shins, you know again. This is real warfare, and the way that we're training, I do not believe that anybody is training like, like how we are. And if they are, then we will see them, and we will test, metal for metal. You know what I mean? We will see. That's where we're at now. That's where we're at now. You know, I am extremely confident. So, you know, I was talking about it the other day to somebody, and they're like, dude, you get like hit, and like you get punched and things like that. And I'm like, well, yeah, but we take care of ourselves. Like, you use ice, and you use turmeric and fish oil and everything else. And then, the lady, she's my Uber driver, she's like, yeah, well, but still, um, you still getting like fucking, brain damage. You still like taking damage, and I don't, and I don't know if it's worth all that. Like, I don't, I'm not sure. Like, it's pretty risky. People got CTE, and you don't want to end up like Muhammad Ali, and people, all they think that they know about Muhammad Ali and his situation. And here's the thing. Here's the thing. I will rather sacrifice flesh and blood in order to be a champion. You know, if this is where it's at. Dustin Poirier just won, and he said, I was willing to leave a piece of me in there. And maybe he did, maybe he didn't, but he's willing to. And that's the mentality that you have to have. I'd rather risk, my livelihood and my health to be a champion than risk being average. Okay? I rather go